It is our great pleasure to welcome you to an informational meeting on School of Brass. My name is Adam Fry. I'm the artistic director. And this new collaboration is going to be something that we think is groundbreaking, puts together an unbelievable team of artists that provide so many different experiences and so many different insights to playing in a variety of different styles and backgrounds. And we've just got so many different ideas, and we're thankful that we've got this great artist roster with us. We've got a couple special guests today that are joining us. I just want to do a quick introduction so everybody knows who people are. We have Mike Waddell, who's my co-founder and our technical director, and he's going to tell us a lot of different things. We have Elizabeth Frymuth, who's principal horn in Cincinnati Symphony, and wonderful player, great friend, and a lot of fun. We have Mr. Oystein Bodsvik, who is an incredible tuba soloist, and if you guys aren't familiar with him, he's going to be able to teach as part of School of Brass not just about tuba playing, but just about a variety of different aspects. Mike, do you want to introduce the other two guests and yourself?
Yes, yeah, sure. Thanks, Adam. Like Adam said, my name's Michael Waddell, and in addition to being the technical director, I'm the director of bands and low brass studies at Hiram College here in Northeast Ohio. And I'd like to introduce a euphonium player as well. So I'm going to be doing some euphonium courses here at schoolofbrass.com. And excited to also introduce John Pallison. And John is a fantastic trumpet player and plays in Pershing Zone in the ceremonial Army Band out in DC. And Hakeem Bilal, who is a magnificent trombonist, great musician, who is professor of trombone at West Virginia University, as well as plays with River City Brass, plays a lot with various orchestras. I know I've heard him play with Cleveland several times. There's a lot of other things that he'll tell you about. So really excited to have both of them on board as well.
Yeah, great. And one of the other things that we want people to know about schoolofbrass.com is that, you know, our teachers are very motivated. They're some of the most inspiring people that I've met in my travels around the world. And I think that they bring a unique level of expertise and sort of connection with students, and also a commitment to this new age of virtual learning. I think one of the other aspects that's unique about School of Brass is that we're going to have a variety of classes, those that are geared towards advanced high school students, those that are geared towards college music education students, a lot of classes that are geared towards performance majors and really polishing at the very highest levels with our orchestral specialist and military band specialist and our world-class soloist. And then we're also going to have occasionally some classes that are geared towards adult players, people that are playing for fun. So we're really trying to cover a broad base.
So we're going to have this course, the initial course, the initial fall semester starting on August 1st is going to be 12 weeks long. There's going to be content released and opportunities to interact with these artists throughout the course of 12 weeks. And what that's going to look like a little bit more specifically is we have specific things that are going to happen on each day. Every Monday, there's going to be fundamentals courses that are released. And the way that that's going to work is we have a great login platform. You're going to get an email, midnight Eastern Standard Time. These warm-up classes are going to be pre-recorded play-along videos by various artists. The video is going to drop regardless of time zone. You can watch it whenever you need to throughout that day, and also anytime, because it's going to be automatically archived for you in our login platform. There's going to be music to follow along with for all the instruments so you can play. Watch that video whenever you like. And then later that evening, there'll be a live question and answer session with that artist. So Tuesdays are going to be when we have what we call our focus classes, which are going to dive deeply into specific topics. So I'll maybe let some of the artists talk more about what one of those focus classes might be. But it could be anything from, you know, extending your low range or specific phrasing, or, you know, how to play, you know, in specific styles and various types of music, and a whole slew of things. And those will work the same way. You'll be able to watch the video anytime, the day that it launches, and perpetually for the future. And there'll be those live question and answer sessions with the artists later in the evening. Wednesday is going to be specific repertoire courses. So these are things that are going to be as broad as how to play a march correctly. I know there's a class coming up about march style, or as specific as how to play the Haydn trumpet concerto. Thursday is our wild card day. So Thursday is going to be really different depending on the week. That's where you'll see things like a class on brass repair. There's going to be a class on wellness in the body and brass playing. There's going to be opportunities for student participant recitals, that we're going to broadcast and things like that. Potentially classes on things like barbecue and other things. So that's sort of the wild card day. It's going to be different every week. It's going to be fun. Going to be some cool, unique stuff there. Nothing on Friday. Good break for Friday. Enjoy your Friday. And on Saturday is when we're going to have live streamed master classes. So Saturday afternoons, again, at varying times to help different time zones you can. And then on Sunday afternoons, we're going to release concerts as well that'll be broadcast for you to just watch those concerts on Sunday afternoons.
Having a lot of different choices that you're going to be able to watch on your own schedule, and sort of, that's what we're really trying to make it, very easy for you guys to be motivated, inspired, and learn all at the same time. In the comments section, that, if you have some ideas about different classes or focus class topics, we ask for you guys to fill that form out and put your suggestion there, because the really cool thing is that we have the opportunity to make this as creative and as wide-reaching and sort of expansive as we would like. And so if there's a specific class that you're interested, you want to hear one of our artists talk about, a specific topic, make the suggestion and we'll see what we can do. I think that's one of the. So we have Øystein Bodsvik, international soloist, and how many views are you up to on total views now on YouTube now, Øystein?
6.5 million.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, see, Mike, sorry. I told you we needed to set the bar higher. We needed 6.5 million. Oh my goodness, that is insane. So I wanted to start with Hakeem because I see your smile there. You're right there front and center. Go, baby, go.
First of all, thank you, Adam, for having me. This is super exciting to be a part of. And as you're reading the list of names, and I'm just like, oh yeah, that's a hero. Oh, that's another hero. Like, oh yeah, it's incredible, and so it's a little daunting to be in this wonderful company, but I am so excited. And this is, we're in unprecedented time. So I think that this is perfect in terms of jumping off, and we have a chance at really something big here. That being said, it's like, what do you teach when you have all of these wonderful, wonderful artists? And so something that I've been thinking about is where I've been successful in life with music is that I've played in so many different ensembles that vary both in style and in sound. And so I want to talk a little bit about carrying your distinct sound over across different genres. So our first week, the first class is going to go into just the different idiosyncrasies and the nuances of the important elements of what creates a good sound and what does that mean across various genres. For instance, right?
Please welcome Elizabeth.
Well, thank you so much for having me. And I echo so much of what you said, Adam, about being excited to be part of this, but excited to be a student of it as well. Because, we never stop learning, and I'm excited to participate in listening to what everybody else has to say about all these interesting topics. I know I'm going to learn a lot. And I'm excited to share a lot of my experience. For one, let it be known that my first teacher was a trombone player, my father. So I come from a background where I did not start with a horn teacher. I started horn with a trombone teacher, and my dad, as a trombone player, he taught people how to play the euphonium and the tuba, and he was a band director. And so my brother's also a trombone player. So I have a lot of low brass background influence. And what I'm excited to share is a lot of my experience of, coming into the orchestra world, the audition process, and how that all works with getting an orchestra job. I know that there will be a lot of people that want to talk about, the head game of the audition game and the process of preparation for preparing for an audition and all of that. So in addition to, of course, repertoire and excerpts and all of that stuff, I'm excited to share a lot of the inner game of how to get those jobs.
Yeah. So, John, first of all, thank you for being a part of our faculty, and also thank you for your service with the U.S. Army. And just wanted to ask you about some unique aspects that you're going to provide to the students.
Sure, great. And Adam, Mike, thanks so much for having me. I'm so honored and just humbled to be, on this same list with all these people that I've looked up to for years. It's incredible. And Adam, you touched on on cross-pollination with brass instruments, and that's something I'm super excited about. Because I was kind of very into that when I was in an undergrad. I would go to Dr. Collins and ask him to listen to me play my solos or whatever for competitions. I would, when Oystein came to IUP and did his series of master classes and stuff, I was in the back of the room taking notes and trying to figure out what I could apply, and it was fantastic. So I'm really excited, not only just as a teacher, but as a student to see all these videos and see all this great content that people put out.
Now, I wanted to invite Oystein to talk just a little bit about, because in addition to being one of my best friends, he and I, we have a lot of, I don't know if problem solving or creative discussions, or, we get on the phone and we talk about different things, and we're just sort of like, so I always appreciate being able to bounce great ideas off of him. And, technology wise, he's a guy that I go to say, hey, what do you think about this? Virtual lessons, online lessons, what type of gear do I need? The funny thing is we were talking actually last night, and the platform that we're using to host the course is actually the same one that he found independently. And I said to him, I said, listen, if I did a bunch of research and I came to the conclusion that this was the best platform, and you did a bunch of research and independently you came to the same conclusion, I got good news. We both found the right answer, because the chances of us not coming to the correct answer together, I think is very cool. So, but I wanted to invite him just to talk a little bit about his part, maybe focus class, and then also about embracing technology, because you have so many great experiences internationally with your teaching. So,
thank you, Adam. I want to say just to everyone listening here that, again, I've been friends with Adam for a long time, and the reason I agreed to participate on this is because I know that Adam, when he sets his mind to something, he will make it come through. And that is really important when we're talking about something that you have to spend money on, of course. And he has, as he said, 17 years of experience with the IET Festival. I've been there numerous times myself. Super professional, and really looking forward to seeing this new thing evolve. Now, what's this? This is a Gorilla Pod, right? Something that you can put your camera on. But you can also see it as a sculpture. And that was interesting, though, when Hakeem here told me that, or he said to us that, what can I contribute with? And this is exactly the answer. If this is brass playing right here, from your direction, it looks, well, like this. Now, from my direction, it looks different. It looks like this. And if you look from the side, it looks like this. So depending on your view angle, it looks different. And that's why we have different teachers. That's why we have somebody saying, well, this is what it looks like, and this is how you can approach it. Somebody else looks at this from a different angle, and there you go. And the more information, the more angles you can view brass playing from, the more of a complete picture you will have of what it's all about. So that is part of the beauty of this new school of brass that we're putting together. Now, me as a soloist, I'm not going to teach just how to play Vaughan Williams and how to play the John Williams. I'm going to teach you, based on my experience with making 12 solo CDs, how do you go from something like this, just a sheet of music, into a performance that can literally transform people's lives. That's how powerful music is, if it is done the right way. And I know you all have passion for music, but it might be a little difficult sometimes to transform that passion from that piece of paper and into this performance that you have in your head. And that eventually could really impact a lot of people in a fantastic way. So I am here to sort of help you, no matter if you play trumpet, if you play cello, if you play on your mouthpiece only, to transform your ideas into a performance. This is based on just general rules, simple practicing. It's not etherical. It's, well, maybe that a little bit, but it's also very practical. There are very, very easy sort of guidelines to follow in order to get to that goal.
Well, thank you so very much for joining us for today. We will do another one of these Facebook Live events with a different set of teachers in a little bit in the future. Keep an eye out on the Facebook page. And thank you guys all very much for being here, and looking forward to an amazing, inspiring fall semester with the schoolofbrass.com.